A faith-based organization under the auspices of Peace and Justice Initiative has organized a workshop for Pentecostal church leaders and workers on how to generate income and build accountability spaces in the secular engagement. During the training in Abuja, some of the resource persons who took out time to explain to the participants the need to be accountable in running their ministries also disclosed the reasons behind the training exercise.
There's a challenge of accountability in the Pentecostal church. There's a challenge of income generation, managing and multiplying money in the church. A few of them are doing quite well, but the majority, and if the majority is not doing well, is affecting the whole of the Pentecostal community. That is one of the reasons for this. And that when people begin to understand how to generate money, they'll begin to look less at the money that is coming from the church. Quite a lot of the churches in Nigeria, Pentecostal churches especially, are not making a lot of money. And they need to carry on the gospel. The gospel requires money to take around. So that's one of the core reasons we are doing, so that they look less at the income and the tithes and the offering coming from the church, and they are able to generate money from other income. There's nothing wrong in being a full-time pastor. And if you want to be a tent-making pastor, be prepared to raise money from extra sources to augment what is happening in the church and what you are so expected to give to your family at home.
The church leaders and workers were advised to know that the position they occupy in the church is a privilege and should not be abused.
If there is any area that has been grossly abused in ministry and church, is in the area of money, income generation, and the use of resources. Why do I say it? Major corruption and practices and even extra biblical manipulation going on in our churches is how to raise money, including pastors and ministers lying and doing all kinds of things. It's how to raise money. A lot of gimmicks that will even cost many people, many pastors, their eternity.
The executive director of the Peace and Justice Initiative, Otive Ibuzo, in a paper noted that there are ministers of God who are truly called, but due to the exigencies of life and inability to generate income, they engage in corrupt practices that undermine their ministry, which the training exercise is out to address. Basil Ukafo, Core TV News, Abuja.